Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the real-time flow scenarios. In today video, we will be exploring the schedule flows. So how we are going to implementing the schedule flows with the real-time scenarios. Here is the use case. So which task is not completed or means it is the overdue. So those tasks we need to mark as a completed. Okay, which task is overdue? Okay, those tasks too we need to mark as a complete. So here in detail we can check it the use case. So here is the use case. So create a schedule flow that automatically marks overdue task as a completed to the next day. So here is the example. If task due date is the 05th 1 2024, so it is still not completed the up to 05th to 01 2024. On 5th it is not completed, mark as a completed. So next day in 6th at 1 a.m. we need to schedule a flow, then at that schedule flow automatically mark as a completed. So that is the flow scenario here. This is our use case. So how we are going to implement the in schedule flow, we can check it to the here step by step. So come to the org. So I'm going to the flows, click on to the here flows, click on new flow. So here we are going to select by the schedule flows. So we are going to schedule our flow with the daily basis, right? So here we have to the launch a specific time to frequency to each record in a batch. It is automatically run in the background. So it is run we have to the schedule trigger flow. So click on to the here create. So here start date, for example, I'm going to select by the start date 8th, and the time is the as for the requirement we have to select by the 1 a.m. So start date for the here and the start time is the here. So frequency is the it is the one time or daily or weekly wise. So we have to done the daily this one. So daily job this is. So now we have the schedule the time and date with the frequency. So now next step is the we have to fetch the tasks, which task is not completed. So that's why here we are getting to the get records. So get overdue tasks. So object is the here task object. So we have the condition which is not be completed, might be in the same time some task is completed, right? So here that's why here we have to check it to the task status does not equals to completed, does not equals to completed. Then we need to get it by the yesterday records. We are scheduling the 8th, right? So we need to get it by sorry guys. We need to get it by the previous day record. So that's why here we have the due date equals to, so we need to get it by the before day. So for example here we need to get it by the 7th day records. So how we are going to calculate that is date? So I have to take the one new resource. So here is the one formula. I am taking the here formula for D. So yesterday date. Yesterday date we are fetching to the here. So here this is the date, right? That's why here we are selecting date of data type. So here we have the function, we are getting to the today date, it is written to the current date minus 1. So we need to get it by the before date. So yesterday date. So that's why here today minus 1. Check syntax, click on done. So it is returned to the which records is the active date is the still pending in the yesterday. It is not completed and yesterday records it is getting to the from the database. We need to get it by the all the records. So here we can select by the all the records here. So now we are fetching to the all the records here. Now each record we need to map as a mark as a completed now. Now each record we have to mark as a complete. So that's why here we have to take the loop. So loop. So get to the each task loop. Loop of the each task. So here collection variable is this is red get records overdue get task records. So now here we can first draw last to first, that is fine, anything. So click on done. Now each record we are going to map it as a complete. So that's why here we have to take the assignment. So in this assignment mark as a completed. So status mark as a completed. So now here variable is the current item from the loop record, right? So here we are going to take it to the here. So in this status equals to mark as a completed. And now we need to add it by the each record into the one list. Why? Because we are going to update the those records. So that's why I'm taking the another one variable. This is for the list type variable. We are going to adding into the all the records to the in this list. So here I'm taking to the here one variable. So update a task records. Update to task records. So here type is the record. It is allowed to the multiple records. Okay, we need to allow the multiple records. So here object is the task object. Okay, in this update to the task records, nothing but it is the list of the task update to list of the task records. Okay, so that's why here we are taking the one variable here. In that variable is the record type, data type, and object is the task. It is allowed by the multiple values, multiple records. So now click on done. So we can take it one more time. So here we are going to take by the add. In this add, we are going to take the current record. This is the we are going to adding into the this record directly. We are adding into the in this. Okay. So now click on done. So here what happened? Each record is coming. That status is we are mark status mark as a completed, and we are assigning to the list of the records here. So here we are mapping to the list of the records in this. So just we are going to tasks records. Okay. So in this list we are adding to the here. Then after the last of the record, we are going to update, right? So that's why here we click on to the plus symbol, update the records. So here update task records. So specify the IDs. So that's fine. It is the collection is the update the task record. This is the our collection variable. So now this. So these are the process. Now save this. update overdue task records. Okay, this is the our flow name. So click on save. Now, so we are going to activate this. Before that, we are going to check it the one record. So I'm just to take the one task record. We can quickly create. We can debug to the record. It's working fine or not. Okay. So our existing records also we can take it any. So this is the one of the record. We can change the overdue is the yesterday. So right today is the 7th actually. So that's why I'm taking to the here 6th. This is the I'm taking to the 6th. So mark as it is the status is the in progress. Okay. So now click on save. So this is the our task name, follow up the task creation. So now we are going to debugging to the here. So debug, run, see here. So for each task, current task items is the we are getting to the one task. Okay, this is same task. See here. I think so. This is the same task, right? So now come to the here. Task as a completed. Actually, it is the task status is the completed. See here. Before that, actually, this task is the in progress, right? So that's why here and end the loop. Only why? Because means we have the only one record, right? That's why here immediately come to the end loop. And finally, so we have the updated the record. This record going to be the updated. Mark as the completed to that record. Okay. So this is the record. We have the mapping to the completed. So now click on to the activate. It is working as expected. So now it is activated. So now how to identify the this is the in progress or not. So come to the here we are going to monitoring the schedule flow. So come to the click on setup. So here search with the jobs, schedule jobs or jobs. So here we have the schedule jobs. Click on to the here. Now we have the scheduled this. See here. Task overdue. This is right. Just now we have the submitted this. So this is just we have the submitted. So next schedule date is the this one. So here we are going to monitoring the how it is the schedule or how it is run the here, what is the next schedule time when it is submitted, all this here we can identify the here. So like this, we can schedule a job through the flows instead of the creating the schedule jobs. Actually, we are going to create the batch apex and the schedule jobs, right? We have to run the daily basis. So without writing the batch apex and schedule jobs, we can implement it by here without writing the code. So quickly overcap this. First, we can schedule the in what date we are going to schedule this. This frequency is the daily basis or weekly basis only once. Then here we are going to get it by the records. Based on the records, we are going to for loop to the each record. We can mark as the record is the completed under the final. It is come to the after the last record. We are going to update it by the records. So like this, we are going to implement it by the schedule flows. I hope to understand the how we are going to implement it by the schedule flows, how to get the records and how to loop the records and how to assign the values also to the here and finally how we are going to update it the records. I hope to understand how we are going to implement the schedule flows. Stay tuned for more videos on the flows. Thank you.